Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Whose Sozo Is It Anyway? Please welcome to the stage, Big Canvas!
Welcome everybody!
How's everybody doing tonight? Fantastic.
There are far too many of you. How are we doing tonight? There we go.
Thank you so much for coming out for this. If you were here for the first hour and stuck around, thank you twice as much. This is an awesome night. It's an awesome night for us and an awesome night for our students. You are about to see the second of two student shows here tonight, featuring our level 2 improv class taught by me. And it's going to be an awesome night for you guys. We are collectively known as Big Canvas. Individually, we are
Eric Green,
aforementioned Tracy,
Heather Jones,
and Lindsay Thies, and we have our artistic director, Doug Rothgap.
Dave Rothgap.
Dave Rothgap.
David Lee Rothgap!
Yeah. We are...
His evil twin.
Oh, yes. Beware of Doug's evil twin, Dave. You will recognize him with his pencil mustache. Yeah, anyway, we are, as we said, this is a student show tonight. That means in addition to performing improv ourselves as a troupe, we also teach improv. We have classes that we hold here at Sozo, and we actually have a brand new level 1 show starting up on Monday, May 23rd. So if you like what you see tonight, please sign up. Talk to Doug, not Dave, Rothgeb in the background
We
there.
had 1% sign up in between.
We already had somebody sign up for classes between shows. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so cool. That's great. It's such an awesome experience, as these guys will attest. Feel free to talk to any of our students after the show and ask them what they thought about it. They've been paid handsomely to say nice things. But it's we are also a nonprofit organization, with our mission statement being that we believe that comedy is for everyone. Our shows we perform for all audiences, and we believe that anyone can be taught, can learn to be improvisers and to do these shows and be fantastic, as you will see here tonight. So I guess without any further ado, let's introduce our performers.
Yeah!
And going from Miss Alyssa Bahler. And continue clapping for Bill Swanson. And welcome to stage, Miss Charlie Bastian. And say hello to Joe Klaus. But hey, let's not settle down too much because we've got Nissen. I think you've been out a lot, Joe. But last but not least, say hello to Tony Geist. Audience for suggestions, so you will want to shout the first thing that comes to your head, and we will use those as suggestions in the show for practice. Can we get tell us your own name on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And then for fun, let's say on the count of 3, name someone that you came here with tonight. On the count of 3! 3! Oh man, what? They're so excited. They're so excited. That's fantastic. And then just for fun, on the count of 3, who did you come here to see tonight? 1, 2, 3. That's a great segue for the next thing I want to talk to you about.
Improv is listening.
Yes. It is important to listen.
It is also worth noting, because I can tell you guys are a very fun crowd. None of us are mic'd.
Yep.
So we will be librarian shh voices and shush you in between the performances, please?
Yeah.
Also, now would be a good time to pull up that cell phone, turn it off, silent, what have you.
Cell phones off, conversations halted or to the barest minimum.
Or we will make fun of you.
So you can enjoy all the amazing comedy you are about to see here tonight. And I think that's all I have to say to you, so let's get things started. I'll hand it off to Lindsay to introduce our first game.
All right, are you guys ready for a story? Yeah, awesome. Are you guys ready to tell a story? Wonderful. So this is going to be the greatest story ever told. This is going to be a story that will exist here tonight and tonight only. So the first thing I need is the name of a character that this story is going to be about.
Sortino.
And can I get a everyday object? Spoon. I heard spoon. Sortino and the spoon. Now these students are pretty amazing. They're level 2 students, so we're not just going to tell the story of Sortino and the spoon. We're going to add up some layers. We're going to vary their performances. So can I get a number between 1 and 100?
27.
I heard 99. Alyssa is going to tell this story in the voice of a 99-year-old. Can I get your favorite comic book character? Spider-Man. Bill will be telling the story in the version of Spider-Man. And then if I could get, maybe not the first celebrity, but maybe like the second or third celebrity. Carrot Top! I am sorry, Charlie. You will be telling the story as Carrot Top. Charlie! And if I can get your favorite genre of a film or a book. Horror! I heard horror. Joe, you'll be telling the story in the voice of a horror. Let's see. How about your favorite director or author? Jane Austen. I heard Jane Austen. Missy will be telling in the voice of Jane Austen. And last but not least, what's a favorite TV show out there that someone loves?
Happy Days. Dukes of Hazzard.
I heard Dukes of Hazzard. Tony will be telling in Dukes of Hazzard. So again, we have Sortino and the spoon in the styles of...
I'm Mabel and I'm 99.
Spider-Man.
I'm Jane Austen.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do it.
The good old boys from Hazard County.
And Carrot Top. All right, everybody ready? We will begin.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Sortino. He had a golden spoon that he loved very much.
And then one day, thou was out with spoon, and he haseth an idea.
He had to hide the old spoon because Johnny Law was after him for the stolen apparatus.
Stolen apparatus happened to be a radioactive spoon that Sortino used.
And because of that, he got radiation poisoning and lost all his hair like my dear Albert.
Because of that, poor Sortino died, unfortunately.
And so, like me, Carrot Top. Sortino was not set up for success after this moment.
The moral of that their story, folks, is
Well, you should never, ever.
Give a boy a spoon.
or your hair will fall out.
And you shall die a terrible death.
Just like Albert.
All right, so, you are sick people, by the way. I heard the suggestion. We're going to move on to a game now called Half-Life. This is a game for Joe, Charlie, and Tony, so everybody else can head on back. So the way that this game is going to work is I'm going to give these guys a 1-minute scene, and I'm going to time it with my stopwatch. So what I need is give me an outdoor activity that you would do with your family. We'll go with camping. So you guys are camping, all right? So this is a 1-minute scene. There's no debate, it's camping. It's a 1-minute scene about camping. Ready? And go.
I told you I didn't want to go camping.
Get some more kindling. We gotta get this fire started.
Kids, I hope you can get the fire started. Your mother and I are a little busy in the tent.
Dad, I need help. I don't know. This is the first time I've
You
done
can
this.
use this stool after I die of boredom.
I would really hope that camping will bring this family together. Please, let's start the fire together, all of us. I have a match. Son,
Well, that didn't work.
Daughter, will you blow on it? The fire is now out.
I gotta get another match.
I'm gonna go see your mom about that.
This sucks.
And scene. So that was 1 minute. Good round of applause for that. So that's 1 minute, but I think we can do that a little bit quicker. So why don't we do that exact same scene in 30 seconds? So half the time. Ready and go.
I told you I didn't want to go camping.
Get some kindling. We need kindling to start this fire.
Kids, camping is fun. The family can do this together. Your mom and I are busy right now in the tent. Let's get together and do this fire. I got a match.
Well, that didn't work.
The fire is now out. I'm gonna go get another match. I'm gonna talk to your mom.
This sucks.
And scene. That was 30 seconds. It's good. It's really good. I think we can do it a little bit quicker, though. I think we can do it in 15 seconds. I think we can do it in half that time. Ready and go.
I told you I didn't want to go camping.
We need to gather some kindling. We gotta get this fire started.
Kids, we should do this together. Let's do it. I got a match.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, now it's out. I gotta talk to your mom.
This sucks.
And scene. I'm gonna push my luck though. I think we can do this in 7 seconds. I think we can do that same scene in 7 seconds. Ready and go.
I told you I didn't want to go
Kids, let's
camping.
build a fire. I got a match.
That didn't work.
Oh, I got your mom.
This sucks.
And scene. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they can do that in 3 seconds. Ready and go.
Get some fire. Here's a match. That didn't work. I thought your mom.
And scene. It's a special night. It's a class night. I think we can do this in 1 second. Ready and go.
It's fucking fire. It didn't work. That sucks.
Scene. That's right.
Hi! How's everybody doing? How about you guys in the back? Good, they can hear me. The next game is called Morning Show. I need Missy, Tony, Charlie, and Alyssa. I'm screaming at you people, but they can faintly hear me, so that's all right. How you guys doing? All right. This is a game called Morning Show. What's going to happen is these two lovely folks right here are going to be the hosts of our morning show. They can only speak one word at a time. Okay? And then these two lovely folks are our guests. They're our experts. They can speak only at the same time the same words. Can you do it? Good. Are you sure? Okay, good. Never mind. All right, we need something, a product or something of some sort that these two... I heard slippers. Slippers. So they're an expert on slippers. You guys ready? You guys ready? Still not a word. All right. One word at a time. Same at a time. This is Morning Show. Give them a big round of applause.
Good
Morning.
and
Welcome
to
our
show.
We're
Tony,
and
Jessica.
and
We
are
glad
to
have
a
very
special
guest.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Tracy Mock, and I am here to tell you about some new slippers.
Wow.
that
Sounds
really
cool.
First of all, slippers are always cool. Second of all, these slippers are really cool.
Gotcha.
So
What
is
this
product
all
about?
So, our slippers are called Zlippers, and they're knee-high slippers that zip up the back and the front.
how?
Exciting.
Why
Would
someone
want
to
have
these
slippers
I
need
these
badly.
You are on the same mindset as me. I came up with these slippers one night when my cat had abandoned my bed and my feet got really cold.
awesome
That
is
one
heck
of
a
story.
where
Do
you
purchase
these
items.
Actually, you can't buy them made. You go to Hobby Lobby. You buy any furry material you see, enough for the outside and the inside, and then 2 safety zippers. And you make it fit you.
interesting
That
sounds
like
difficult.
Talking can be difficult too.
Okay.
well
How
much
fabric
should
one
purchase
for
the
slippers?
Well, I can't definitively answer that question because it depends if you have cankles or not.
What
should
I
do
about
this
boot?
I would recommend wearing a slipper under the boot and also on the other foot.
for
joining
us.
today.
We
Have
had
a
great
time.
Give him a big round of applause, everybody! You now know everything there is to know about slippers.
Oh my goodness, that was impressive. That was impressive. I think we need to hire that morning host for KMTV. All right, this next game is called Interrogation, and for this we're gonna say hi to Tony. Tony, come on out.
He's coming.
He's coming. We're gonna say bye to Tony too. Say bye, Tony. Bye. We're gonna give Tony a second to exit the building. Tony is he's a very bad guy. Did some very bad things. Did some very bad things, and we're gonna have 2 cops on stage interrogating him. In the big canvas courtroom, we are going to have Bill and Charlie, our officers of the law, help me with this interrogation. So is he out? Is he gone? Has Elvis left the building? So the way that this is going to work, that's all right. Ooh, I like this. You get even a lower stool. Let him know what kind of criminal he is. So the way that this is going to work, Tony is in here because he killed somebody. Who did he kill? Who did he off? Elmo. Ooh. Yeah. He's bad. I didn't know he was that bad. Okay. But he didn't use, your traditional murder weapon, per se. He used something even more sick and twisted, different. What did he use? I heard licorice from the sweet little girl in the front row. So Elmo was done in by licorice, and then Tony hit Elmo. Where's a location? Maybe a famous landmark or not so.
Bob Carey Bridge.
I heard a pawn shop. And that tickled me Elmo is not going very far. So to recap, Elmo was killed with some licorice, and then the remains were hidden in a pawn shop. So the way that this is going to work is we're going to have Tony come back in. Tony obviously doesn't know all of his criminal actions. And he's going to have to guess. He's going to have to figure this out by the different clues and questions and tactics that our officers will use. We're going to need your help too, the audience, because Tony is good, but you guys are sick and twisted and we don't want to be here until 11 o'clock tonight. So as he gets close, maybe he guesses like Cookie Monster, or he gets kind of close, maybe he's on the Sesame Street route. We'll give him a little bit of a golf clap. Let me hear your golf clap so I know. So, let's say he gets Elmo right on the nose. The Huskers just won, and they're going. So if he gets close and gets closer, we'll let him know that he's on the right track. You might see some other interns, rookies, and sleuths come in to help with the questioning as it goes on. So I think that's all we need. On the count of 3, we'll say, "Come back, Tony." 1, 2, 3. And again, remember to be kind, because your suggestions are pretty evil. Almost as evil as him for what he did. We will get him in here right now. Very sick and twisted. We're going to get you right up here, and officers are ready.
I don't know why you got me here. I was about to get off paper. You're just messing with me. You know why you're here.
You're not some little puppet in this scheme.
You actually look like you're enjoying yourself, like you're tickled to be here.
Look, I haven't seen Elmo for weeks.
That's right.
What's
You
wrong?
killed him, didn't you?
Maybe, maybe not. No, I wouldn't even say that.
Or little Elmo, little nib of a guy. Killed him.
I mean, if I was gonna do it, I might do it with licorice. What?
Where'd you put him?
Boy.
The worst part wasn't even the licorice. It was where you left him. Kind of like secondhand.
What happened to your watch?
I was short on some cash and I had to go to the thrift store. For some other stuff that I needed to purchase.
That's right.
And so the watch I lost in the thrift store, but found it again, and then I had to take it to the pawn shop.
That's right. Why don't you take a look at that camera? Just explain yourself right now.
So, okay, I confess it. I killed Elmo with a licorice rope. Or licorice. And put him in a pawn shop.
That case got closed quick.
That was scary.
Are you guys liking the show so far? How awesome are they? If you like what you've seen, I really encourage you guys to like our Facebook page, Big Canvas NE, everywhere on social media. And the really cool part about the show, you may have seen, we're taking some pictures. The show will also be up on YouTube, so you can share it with all the family and friends and everyone who couldn't be here tonight. Yeah. Why wouldn't they, though?
Yeah.
Because this is the place to be.
Likewise, if you find somebody, we have business cards on us that have basically the information if you're having a hard time remembering Big Canvas, which is who we are, and NE, which is where you are. That's basically how that works. We also have bigcanvasne.com, which is our website. Like I said, we perform all over Omaha. We're partnering up with the Improv Festival that's coming in town in May. We have classes starting and stopping. We have shows all over the place, so that's the best place you're going to be able to get that done. So we are now going to move on to a game for everybody. So if everybody wants to come out. This is a game called Swipe Left, Swipe Right. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Can everybody? How many single people do we have? By show of it. Woo! Nice! Me and you gotta talk later, buddy. So, anybody here familiar with the dating app Tinder?
Now watch all the hands go up.
Now all the hands go up. More Tinder knowers than single people. I see how we are tonight. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do kind of a live version of that. So what I'm going to do now is come out here to the crowd, and I'm going to ask you guys for like 3 or 4 characteristics of what you would be looking for in a potential date. Okay? I'll go individually, but I appreciate your efforts.
Yeah, sure they are.
So what's going to end up happening then is once we get those, we're going to let our profiles come up, and you basically give a thumbs up or a thumbs down to that profile. If you give a thumbs down, we'll have a new person come up. If you have a thumbs up, I'll move on to a new person. We'll move on to a new audience member. So does anybody want to volunteer for this? Person way over there in the back, which will be handy for this mic. Hold on. Yes, sir. So, what are you looking for? 3 or 4. Professional. Drama-free.
And family-oriented.
Family-oriented. Can we get a physical characteristic?
Dark.
And dark. So, professional, drama-free, family-oriented, and dark.
And the kids come to the house and they hang out in the crowd, and I'm going to take the dentist and the doctors and the people, and I'm so smart, and you're gonna love me.
Thumbs down. Next profile.
Hi, my name's Steven, and I'm a professional salsa dancer.
Thumbs down. Next profile.
No.
Hi, my name's Adrian, and I hate actors professionally. I also like to sit in my basement and read poetry.
That's a thumbs down. He's hard to please.
Hello, my name is Wednesday Adams.
A sad no. Getting closer.
I am Luke's father.
So it's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. We have another volunteer. If not, I'll start picking on people. And I'm picking on people in the back since they came late. Let's ask you, ma'am. Yes. So what do you look for? Funny. Rich. So far, yeah, go ahead. Tall. Clean dressing. So a clean dressing, funny, rich, tall person.
I'm Donald Trump, and I want to make America great again.
Keep going. That's a thumbs down on Trump.
I figured.
Hi, my name is Charlie Bastian, and I'm only missing one of those characteristics.
Thumbs down.
I think I'm pretty funny, and I'm kind of tall, and I'm real smart, and I made lots of money. You want to go on a date or something?
Thumbs down, but she was laughing, so well done.
I'd like to thank you for coming to my Berkshire meeting this weekend.
Thumbs up. Ladies digging the buffet. Let me go ahead and pick on people. You, ma'am. Oh, me. Great response. What are you looking for? Okay?
No, I thought I was lying.
No.
Very short.
Very short.
There's nobody short. Very short. Can dance.
Can dance.
And sing songs at the same time.
And sing songs at the same time.
And giggles a lot.
And giggles a lot.
Hello! Why don't you take me to my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
Thumbs down.
Go ahead. All right, we're all going to do the same.
We represent.
We got time for about one more. So, anybody from the front here that I've been ignoring? Okay, I will ask you, sir. What are you looking for?
Someone who's pretty stupid.
Pretty stupid.
Crass.
Crass.
Lazy.
Lazy.
And really hairy.
Really hairy. So, to review, a really stupid, crass, lazy, hairy person.
I'm Donald Trump!
I'm gonna give it a middle.
Well,
Down.
Down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down.
Hello, I am Cousin It.
Cousin It gets a thumbs up. And that was swipe left, swipe right. Another huge round of applause for everybody.
All right, for our next game, I need Joe, Bill, Alyssa, and Missy. And next game is the Ocho. You've seen ESPN, we're giving you the 8. The Ocho, that's right. The greatest event, other than the draft that's going on tonight, is going to happen right on this stage. What's going to happen is we have our play-by-play man, we have our color man. They are going to give us play-by-play. Our two lovely combatants are going to mime and interact together, basically creating that thing, but what we need is an average, everyday chore for them to be doing. I heard vacuuming. So this is the incredible competition of vacuuming. So let's give them a big round of applause. The Ocho!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. We're at the National Championship of Vacuuming, also known as the Sucking Championship. I'm Jockstrap here with Skip to Maloo. Skip.
Thanks, my darling.
Tell us about the champion.
Well,
from last year.
the champion is Missy Agitation Johnson, and she recreates what she did in the Hoover Finals. I can't see how she could be beat.
And then we've got the rookie that made it up through the first part of the tournament, I think yesterday, with the handheld, I believe, the app option, and she's going to really press our challenger. So let's get right to the event. You can see. Let me just say right off the bat, they both really suck. And there's the I think we should go back and reverse the tape on that one.
Yeah, let's run the tape.
Go ahead and show us what they did.
Oh, she used that classic. That was the classic Dyson ball maneuver. She pulled it off nicely, I'll tell you.
All right, let's go on now. All right, so they're taking care of the carpeting, and that's going to be. They're looking like they're getting a little bored, like most of us do when we do vacuum.
Oh, she just sprinkled some powder toner.
That's never going to come up. Never.
That could be the end of Missy here.
And you know what's really causing her trouble is that damn boot. She's stepping on it, ingraining it into the ground. There's no way that's going to come up. And
she used that boot to her advantage in the last competition, if you remember.
So we're getting down to where we've got half a carpet that's full of toner, another carpet that looks pretty clean. The champion, now there's a little bit of taunting going back and forth now. And, physical abuse. That boot is made for kicking.
That's that classic rhino boot maneuver.
She's going for the big suck. This is not good. We've almost come to the end of it. We're going to have to get a judge's ruling on that suck move there. We'll see. Look at the champion. She's come back. She's vacuuming not just the ground.
Vacuuming the curtain.
The curtain.
That is extra. She's got full of extra credit for that. She's vacuuming her opponent.
I only saw that in Helsinki in '68, and this is unbelievable. The rookie has got her hands in the air. She's done. The championship sucker goes to the sucker who sucked last year and still sucks. Missy. At the mowing championship.
Nice. There she is. All yours.
So we got time for one more game tonight. You want to see one more game? This is a game for everyone. We'll get everyone back out here. How hilarious have they been? And just to think, 16 weeks ago, they were stepping on stage for the first time. You guys could step on stage too. Our next level one starts May 23rd here, Monday nights. I bet each of you guys know a few people in the audience.
Nope.
That would be amazing. No. So our last game of the night is called 185, and it is very simple. The way that it's going to work is we're going to ask you guys for the setup, and then we're going to deliver the punchline. The punchline is basically 185 blanks. Walk into a bar, bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks," or something like that. So first, if I could get a suggestion of an animal, any animal. I heard duck. 185 ducks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What'll you have?" It
is that good, ladies and gentlemen.
185 ducks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "All right, I'll give you all your beers. You got cash to pay for them?" They say, "No, I'll put it on my bill."
185 ducks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "This is a foul crowd."
185 ducks walk into the bar. Bartender says, "Well, you have the drink," and they said, "We're not here for the booze. We're here for the quackers."
185 ducks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Oh, just wing it."
All right, let's get something else. Some sort of occupation.
Sherpa.
Sherpa. 185 Sherpas walk into a bar.
185 Sherpas walk into a bar and throw 185 mountain climbers on the bar.
185 Sherpas walk into a bar, and you can't get them to order anything because they're just leading everyone before them.
185 Sherpas walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And Sherpa says, "You know what? I'll have whatever I can make him lay ya."
Oh, I get it! Some of them make you pay. Let's get something else. Maybe another animal, occupation, anything.
Realtor.
Realtor.
Well, it feels like we ought to.
185 realtors walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" He says, "Well, give me some beer." He says, "Do you want 5%? No, 7%.
185 realtors walk into a bar. The Omaha housing market collapses the next day.
185 realtors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" They say, "I'll take the house red."
I just dovetail. 185 realtors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What will you have?" And the bartender says, "Don't worry, it's on the house." Same jump.
How about another animal? Horse.
Come on, good dog.
Just wait. It's okay. 185 horses walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you?" They said, "I'll take the Chardonnay."
185 horses walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And one of the horses says, "We'll have something in a short class because we're not going to be here for long."
185 horses walk into the bar. Bartender says, "What'll I get you? Can we have some Colt 45?
185 horses walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And they say, 14 hands. You guys lived on a farm, you did that. I heard someone be very adamant about dogs, so we'll do 185 dogs.
Yes.
185 dogs walk into a bar, and I follow them.
185 dogs walk into a bar. This is a rough crowd.
Come on, Bill.
185 dogs walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What up, dogs?"
185 dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Who let the dogs out?"
185 dogs walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Now I got to clean up all that."
That's so true. They shed. It's just as messy. One more animal, please.
One good.
185 wombats walk into a bar and the bartender says, "What the hell are you?"
185 wombats walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Falstaff, it's Australian for beer."
I think we got time for one more. Anything whatsoever.
Frog.
Penguin.
Beaver.
I heard penguin.
Penguin. We already did a lot.
185 penguins walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What'll you have?"
185 penguins walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What are you drinking?" And they said, "Doesn't matter as long as it's got ice."
185 penguins walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, this is a casual place. You didn't have to dress up." 185 penguins walk into a bar. Danny DeVito walks in and says, "You'll never do it as good as I did."
185 penguins walk into a bar. They say, "Where's Mary Poppins?"
185 penguins walk into a bar back in the 1920s. It was a flapper bar.
185 penguins walk into a bar after miles and miles and miles of walking, and the bartender says, "Is that Morgan Freeman narrating your trip?"
You had to think about that one.
185 penguins walk on into a bar, and most of them are ordering drinks on ice.
I love this dumbfounded.
We got penguins. We got tree frog. No, we didn't do tree frogs. We got wombats.
Monkey.
Mongoose.
Monkeys.
Dingo.
Monkeys. Monkeys.
Well, 100, did we say monkeys?
Monkeys.
185 monkeys walk into a bar. The bartender gives them all their drinks. They drink the drinks and they taste terrible, so they throw their
185 monkeys walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, 99 bananas!
185 monkeys walked into the zoo bar in Lincoln.
185 monkeys walk into a bar, and behind them immediately come 185 men in yellow hats.
And I think we'll call that there. Give it up again. We want to thank you guys so much again.
Yes.
This show existed because of you, because of your suggestions. It was super funny because of everything that you did and because of what these amazing students did. Give it up one more time. Keep it going for Charlie.
They're all so fantastic. Thank you guys for coming out, supporting them. You were a great crowd. It was an awesome show. We do shows here at Sozo the final Friday of every month. You can see us here.
You can also see us throughout Omaha. We do several shows throughout the month, several free shows too, because we are a nonprofit with the mission that comedy is for everyone. If you're interested in hopping up on stage, you can do this too.
Join them. It's amazing.
Thank you guys so much again.
Yeah, and again, no two shows are the same. So what you guys saw tonight, it'll be completely different the next time you come.
There
so.
will be even more jokes about penguins walking into bars.
Lord willing.
Yeah. Together we are Big Canvas. We believe in comedy for everyone. Separately, we are Lindsay,
Eric,
Tracy,
that is Doug, Heather.
Heather somewhere.
Thank you guys so much again
Thank
for
you
coming.
guys.
Give it up one more time.